I have a cherry tree and there are like tons of birds there. I don't know if you can see, but one of them, before I began to film, one of them it flew right in the window and I was so shocked. It was exactly at the moment when I began like a small meditation before the reading. I connect with guides and ask them for assistance so that the messages are on point. And this bird flew right in the window. It was kind of funny, but also it was a sign that, you know, the guides are here and nature spirits are here as well. So, yeah. Hello, travelers. In this one, I felt called to do a topic about your career path. This is a reading in which I'll be talking about what sort of career path or direction would be very emotionally fulfilling for you. So you can watch this whether you already kind of know what sort of direction it is, because there will also be guidance for you. So if you anyway, no matter where you stand in your career journey, whether you already are aware of your path or not, this is the reading that can be helpful anyways, because maybe you will receive some sort of clarity or confirmation or heads up from this reading. So if you feel called to watch it, then I suggest you watching it. And I have 3 piles today. Group number 1 is this one. I have a little box with different toys from 2000s and 90s. And the 90s, they're like from these Kinder eggs, you know, those little small toys. I picked out a little toy for each group, somehow relevant to this reading. So group number 1, you can pick in whichever way you want to pick, but this is your toy. This is your Kinder. So you have this Leo girl, I don't know. And that's group number 1. Group number 2 is this little guy in the pear, I guess. Interesting design. So that's group number 2. And group number 3 is actually not a toy, but this thing popped out and I felt like it's yours. This is literally a pencil with a princess on, with Snow White on, and it says artist. So I mean, that's already saying something, and it was hidden in this pen case, and I felt some sort of way when it popped out. So I felt like it needs to stay like this. So you can pick the pile in whichever way you do, and I'll see you timestamps. Hi, group number 1, welcome to your reading. I wanted to begin with this toy that is relevant to the energy of the reading. I thought of this being a Leo. I thought of embracing Leo energy. So in whatever the career path, your like most emotionally fulfilling career looks like, no matter what it looks like, there is some sort of need to express Leo energy. So there is some sort of need to, whether be on stage or being seen or expressing your passions somehow, creating something with your hands as well. Maybe I'm getting makeup artist or a designer or something very creative. as well as something related to anything artistic or anything that has to do with you being on stage or creating content as well, posting it online as well. Something about being very authentic and unapologetic in how you express yourself is definitely relevant here. Being like, I'm a queen and I don't care. Being like, this is how I express myself and take it or leave it, sort of. So let's begin. Let's see your cards. And your first card is King of Swords. Oh, and I wanted to read it from the book, but before I do that, I want to channel a little bit. There is a strong energy. I don't know whether it's whether you already have resolved this energy or not, but there is a strong, like, regrets energy. There is a strong energy of you being unfulfilled with your career path, feeling like your dreams are somewhere at the back burner, and that it is like you really want to live your dream life when it comes to your career, but you can't. It's like feeling left out in the cold when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your ideal career and wishes and goals. Feeling like you have so much to offer, but you don't have the means to express it, or you don't have the willpower as well, or you don't have the, like, you're in the dark when it comes to your dreams and goals. Like, it's a complete opposite energy of, you know, this toy that's living the dream life, you know, that's living its dream life. It's like there is this energy that you want to go for your goals, you want to pursue them, but there is either not enough passion, or you don't know how to go about it, and you feel unfulfilled with your current career situation one way or another. But I'm getting with this card that there is a transformation happening right now, and I'm filming it as well. I'm filming it on 13th. So this is the Death card in tarot, so there is this transformation that is happening. If you resonate with this reading, if you feel like this is yours, it's definitely happening. You are transforming right now. You're in the process of transforming, but this process begins from you acknowledging the most difficult part, acknowledging that you're either unfulfilled, or it's not working out, or your life looks like something that you don't want it to look like, or you feel regrets in the evening, like you sit with yourself in the evening and you're like, oh, I wish I would be actually like traveling, and I wouldn't have to work at a job that I am right now. And it doesn't have to be like your job sucks. Well, it can be, but I'm also getting that maybe it's good, but not your 100% dream fulfillment, not your 100% wish come true. And there is this need to it's like there is this energy that you need to allow yourself to feel all of this. This is very important. It's not like universe is punishing you. It's exactly the opposite. this process is happening for you to understand what you don't want in your life, so that you can see what you really want. From the dark we're going to the light, and I'm getting that there is this need to really feel what you don't want, feel what you don't see fit for yourself, and also being a King of Swords, so knowing exactly what is not for you and what is for you, knowing exactly where you have been selling yourself short or not in the best position that you would wish for, so that you can change direction and fly to the best, change the direction, so that you can be reborn from this process, be reborn into this swan that flies exactly where it needs to fly. So there is this need to do that in this group, and I'm getting that there is this, or also this very interesting energy that this, like, you're in the Black Castle, or you have been in the Black Castle, and it's like very luxurious castle. This castle is like very big, and some people would kill to be in this castle. Some people would really do anything to obtain this sort of castle. It's like you have it, but you're not fulfilled. There is something about knowing that it's not always about the money. It's like maybe you have something and you're like, why am I even unfulfilled? I have it all. How is this possible? But something is missing, that's why. And this castle may be a dream come true for someone, but it's not for you. And there is this need to really know oneself. There is this need to really know yourself, being this King of Swords, being knowing exactly who you are, and acting on it, because it's masculine energy, so acting on it, knowing exactly what you don't want and knowing exactly what you do want, and after that realization you take action, you change lanes, or you begin taking action in the direction that really calls you, that you really want, that would be really fulfilling for you. There is this need to recognize that something that you have, or the position that you have, it may be a dream come true for someone, but it's not yours. Maybe you have a car and you have, like, everything is perfect, and you're like, what the hell is wrong with me? But it's not what was supposed to fulfill you. There is something completely different. There is this, you should be this energy. This is your most empowered version, where you know this person. I'm getting this person maybe even has less money than this person, especially in the beginning when they begin to pursue this path. But this is very fulfilled energy. This is like, I'm living my best life, like I literally don't care, and I'm just radiant. I'm so joyful because I'm doing what I love every day. And this is not that energy at all. So no matter where you stand in this realization, maybe you have already realized what you're meant, like you realize that there is some things need to be changed in your career, in your path, in what you do. Maybe you've already realized that, and now is the time to change lanes. Now it's the time to, especially like this reading is timeless, but I'm filming it in July, and July is usually Chariot energy, so A 7, right? So now it's time to really take action, taking the matters into your own hands. But first, before we take action, it has to be a realization. It has to be in the mind. You have to sit with yourself, maybe, or just be very aware of what it is that needs to change. First of all, it's like we gotta begin with something here. But this begins from your head space, I'm getting. And this is like you have to come to this realization without anybody, without it's like you have to be alone with yourself before anyone tells you any advice, because it needs to start from you, from your pure version, from your truth, and then we will expand, and then you can take advice. You can take advice only when you already know your own seed, you know. Well, when you already can discern whether this is actually very helpful advice or this is not helping me in any way. And yeah, okay. I was actually feeling called to read from the book about the card, but I feel like I channeled a lot already. Yeah, right. So the thinker. So something about thinking before having very clear head space, and knowing exactly, maybe writing it down, what would be the most fulfilling for me right now, what is the best case for me right now, and only after that, how can I get there. Like, I want to be a photographer that travels the world, that has a portfolio from every country, and that also does like activist work. Or I want to be a well-known dentist or something, and before having very clear vision regarding where you're going, what is your final step, and then step by step going for it. A reminder to not to become disconnected from your physical reality, understanding that, still being discerning. I'm not telling you to go quit your job and, you know, still have, but make steps, make grounded steps, have a clear head and rational head. And I'm getting, yeah, look, opening your mind, also thinking critically, brainstorming potentials and possibilities, higher inspiration, pure imagination. So something about imagining, seeing your best version, what is the best case scenario, asking yourself what would really fulfill me, what have I always wanted to be doing, what did I want to be as a child, what do I excel at naturally maybe, or where do I feel joy from giving something, from providing something, asking yourself that questions. Yeah, I mean, look, you're supposed to be, this is very much Leo energy as well. Eternal child, this is what, this is your career path. Being an eternal child, even if you're 70 years old. Feeling like this when you're working. Feeling like this, time flies, you're in the flow state, and you attract people who are inspired by you, and you attract people who are like, wow, like this person is so amazing in what they do, and they have such a kind aura and such an inspiring aura. Like your best version inspires a lot of people. You are the sun energy, and you're not afraid to reach for the butterfly that seems like faint and far away. You're not afraid to reach for it, and there's actually a high chance that you're gonna catch it. Yeah, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. So, seeing things with fresh eyes, um, being this fresh, inspirational figure in whatever you do. Um, yeah, there is this strong solar plexus and sacral chakra energy from you when you're in the most fulfilling career. You're a magnet for people. You're the sun. You're the treasure. You're the golden child, literally. And you're not meant to be this gloomy king of swords energy. That this is your career path that will bring you the most joy, is somehow fulfilling your inner child's dream. Yeah, I was getting this travel energy as well. Maybe a lot of you want to travel, want to be like nomads, digital nomads, or someone who can work from different places of the world, or who has a lot of opportunities to travel within their work. So, and not even that, just I'm getting that travel would be very good for you, to see different perspectives, different people. I'm getting maybe there's one or two people who watch this and they're like, what's the point in traveling? But there is so much, actually, so much. You maybe you feel like you've seen everything, but this world is ever emerging. You cannot really you cannot really evolve up to that state where you're already the most evolved. You feel like you're the god, and there's nothing for you to see, because the universe always expands, and it's like you are limitless. There is no limit. There is always something for you to learn, and this is the part of human experience. If you came here as a soul, you're gonna be learning till the end. And so there would be something for you to learn through these travels. And even like simple thing, I'm seeing a person who goes to the market in a different country, and it's like very authentic market, and you hear a different language, and you feel different like mentality among people. And there's so many, this person walks into this market, and like time stops for this person, because they are captivated by the energy there. They're captivated by so much newness. It's like it renews something from within you. So yeah, that's just a side note to, or like an acknowledgement from your guides, that travel is something that you're meant to be doing, whether it's like constantly traveling, constantly being on this ship, sort of. Maybe you want it to be as like a marine, but maybe just very frequent travel, because every travel will give you something, will give you the perspective shift, the upliftment. It will expand you. Yeah, it's very like, it's the energy where you're being called to balance spirituality and practicality. So balancing your inner needs, balancing your inner child with where you are at right now, and mixing it together. And it's like, before maybe it's like at first you mix them together, you mix your old reality with the new reality, and there is still a lot of the old, but then you mix it, and the new one takes over. So it's like a call to, no matter where you are in your journey, it's a call to strive for that best ideal vision that you have, reaching out for that, and once you will begin, it's like you wouldn't be able to stop, and you will do more and more and more of what you actually want to do, and this will disappear. This is a transformation. This will disappear. And it's also like I'm seeing 22 here, so it's like it's saying you're a master, and my timer also showed 22 as well. You're a master at something. You're meant to be very successful, you're meant to be a person who people need. So balance this spirituality, your weirdest dreams, with practical approach. How can you do that right now? Yeah, with this, this is Devil card. With this first thing that I got, I saw this rose, and obviously a message of passion. I was getting that you're this ever unfolding rose, and like, don't hide your petals, don't hide your truth, don't hide your weirdness, don't hide behind the mask, don't hide in four walls, don't play it safe, and don't hide behind some sort of image that you created that doesn't work for you anymore, because you wouldn't feel this if everything would be okay. There is this need to follow your most intense obsessions. Yeah. Mercilessly following your most intense obsessions, as Franz Kafka has said, while being unapologetic about it. Being this Leo energy. Maybe reading about a Leo sign if you need to, if you don't really know what it talks about, but it's like the sun, it's like expressing yourself. With this Devil, it's really funny. It's like I'm getting this woman is something that you always wanted to do, and this is you, and it's like you're having this intercourse with your most intense obsessions, and yourself, it's like you're merging together with your what you always wanted to do as a child. Let's pull a few tarot cards to see if there is anything else for you. I just saw an Eight of Pentacles with my third eye. So this is a message that you will have to work for this. This is not just, I know what I want and I'm gonna get it next week. I feel like this is a process. This is a very gradual thing. Maybe you will, probably, I guess it will take years for you to achieve what you really want and to actually switch lanes properly. But it's like it's a call. It's like this is the energy of your guides. It's like they're like, it's your life. They're saying it's your life. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your chance. And don't think about anything except your own truth, except your own desire, accept your own dream. Don't think about anything, and don't let anyone decide for you as well, because you're meant to be successful, and this King of Pentacles is very happy, and it's like so much yellow, right? They radiate joy. People come to them, they're like, damn, I want to be like them. They have achieved this. And it's like, I'm getting, no matter how old you are, you will still look fresh. You will still be fresh. You will still be what people need. I'm getting there is no... the right time is now. Doesn't matter where you are in life. Doesn't matter if you've never done it before. The right time is now. That's what your guides is saying. You will be able to build a solid foundation with what you want to do, with your dream ideal career. You will be able to build this. This is your final stage. But it starts with your mind. It starts with the understanding, right? And balancing the masculine and feminine. Knowing that you're being watched, I'm getting. And I saw birds before I began to film, and I see them again in the window, and it's like there's like a whole bunch of them there. And I don't know, I'm just getting that you're being watched, and like we expect good things from you. That's what your guides are saying. We expect you to live your dream life. It's like I'm getting your guides are a little bit sassy, and they're like a little bit no bullshit energy. They're like, this is your life, your time is precious. Time is the most valuable currency, so don't waste it. I want to tell you a little story. I was working at at one point in life, I was working at one place that wasn't serving me whatsoever, and I was working there not too long hours. I was working there part-time, and I was completely unfulfilled and completely I don't know what I was waiting for. Because I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I feel like this is needed for you to hear. There was a lot of financial lack in my life throughout all of my life. I was just walking one day and I looked up at, there's one wall mural in the area that I live, and there it's like a sand clock, and it's like money is being poured. It's like I don't remember what exactly it looked like, but it was the sand clock, and money was coming from one side and sand was coming from another side. It's like, don't waste time, because time is even more important than money. You cannot return time. You can earn a lot of money anytime that you want, but your time is more important. So yeah, that's what I felt called to speak about. And it's like also I'm getting with this Queen of Wands, don't be afraid to start from zero. Don't be afraid to be fresh. There's a lot of white there. Don't be afraid to begin from something. Don't be afraid to switch lanes. And yeah, your channeled song is Let It Happen. Maybe you wanna listen to it. It's Tame Impala song, Let It Happen. It's even this vibe of this song, very melancholic as well, something like that. Let it happen, it's gonna feel so good. It's always around me, all this noise, but not nearly as loud as the voice says, saying, let it happen. So, something that you're being called to allow to happen. You're being called to listen to that voice and prioritize it over anything, because it will make you feel alive, and you're not meant to be unfulfilled. So last message, I wanted to throw astro dice for you as well. So let's see. Okay, so with this Gemini, I'm getting immediately that your job, your career, ideal career path involves communication, involves you being versatile in something, involves you maybe even juggling a couple of things, and maybe it's not very straight line, straightforward career. Maybe there is aspects to your career, maybe you need to do research and then create something and something like that. It's like it's multi, there's sides to your career, and it's like this rose, right? It's ever unfolding. It's not meant to just be a bud, it's meant to evolve. This is your North Node sign. So it's time, I'm getting it's time. Let's get shit done. Let's go to what your true north is calling you, not what you've been doing so far, maybe. Let's do what your true north, your north, your destiny is changing right now. Right now, you're in the process of changing your own destiny. And 7 also, like this chariot energy I was talking about, go, go, go. But also 7 is deep connection with your own spirituality, with your own knowing oneself 100%. And that knowing reflects on your ideal career. That knowing, knowing who you are really, and going for it. It's like no time to waste anymore. This is a call. Your guides are very fierce. That's what I want to say, in a good way. They're fierce about you succeeding. That's why they're like very no bullshit energy as well. So yeah, this is your energy. I'm feeling called to leave it here. I hope this is somehow helpful. If you want a personal reading, you can check my website. See you next time. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day and bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your readings. I want to talk a little bit about the relevance of this to your energy. So with this, I was getting inventions. I was getting being somewhat of, I'm hearing explorer, but more of an inventor in what you do, being very logical. And there is this energy, like there is this Aquarius energy that I'm picking up on, to, like being creating something of your own, using it, and then people need it as well, and then people buy this from you. It can talk about many different directions. It can talk about creating your own brand and then people wear it. Creating, I'm getting Steve Jobs energy. Creating something of your own, something unique, and then people need it as well, and then people buy it. It can be service as well, but this is more like your product. I'm getting more so than a service, but this is something that will make you famous. I'm getting this is something that people know that this is you who created this, and they know your name for it, something like that. And it's like a very weird thing I'm getting for a lot of you. It's something that people didn't see before. Combining several directions, no matter what it is talking about, combining different perspectives and different people's experience before you to create something that world never seen before. So that's what I'm getting with this toy that you have chosen. Also like very sustainable energy as well, something like using Earth's resources to help with something, to using Earth's resources to change something that I'm getting very like, again, Aquarius energy, where something would shift worldwide. I don't know if this is for all of you or for several of you, but this is like this energy where you create an invention and then people use it all over the world. Like, I don't know, you maybe there's like a machine that clears oceans or something like that, a machine that helps recycling something that couldn't be recycled prior, something like that. Something that would become very popular, very needed as well by all planet, I'm getting. Yeah, okay, so let's dive into your cards. Let's see what would be your most emotionally fulfilling career. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about inventions. Being even like fashion designer or like artist can also apply to that. Of course, apply it to your own niche, but this is the energy of creating something out of the box, this Aquarian energy, creating something that people haven't seen before. It's like what you do, people will be asking you, how did you come up with this? Because this is very spiritual as well. This is something about channeling the higher mind into what you create. Being very inventive and being very thorough. It's like very thorough work that I'm seeing here. No matter what it is, it's like very advanced, something very advanced. I don't know, man. I'm getting very crazy energy with this group. I don't know who you are, what kind of person you are, but I'm getting genius energy. I'm getting ancient Egypt, that people have created those pyramids with certain intentions, not only as a pharaoh lair, but also they had this intention that these pyramids should be a certain shape. They should be like all the mathematics were met correctly. They needed to know what sort of bricks, how to push those bricks, how big exactly those bricks should be, and that also the places that those pyramids are located, they somehow like reflect the constellations or something, like they match, like they're pointed exactly where the constellation is, something like this is the energy that I'm getting with this group. Your ideal career path or your most emotionally fulfilling career path is you being an inventor, you being a trendsetter and a person who creates, I don't know how to explain this, person who invents something new, Aquarius energy, futuristic energy. If it's talking about fashion, it's something very, very weird that no one ever seen before. It's like creating a whole new wave, creating a whole new, like you would think that in 5 years people would wear this, like fashion trends would be like this, and it's like you going completely the opposite direction, something like that. Or like finding, this is crazy energy, finding some sort of mineral that never was discovered before, and using this mineral in your creations, or using this mineral as a transportation, as a transportation fuel, using something new for the fuel, I'm getting this also, not for all of you, but for at least half of you. It has to do with earth, it has to do with sustainability as well. So recycling, rethinking ideas, re-evaluating. Maybe you're creating a space. Maybe you're like urban designer who creates landscapes, who creates urban areas from the scratch. Maybe you have a thought about creating something that no city has ever seen before on Earth. Something like that. This is very futuristic energy. And it's like, even it doesn't have to be very huge, but implementing that futuristic Aquarian, never seen it before, inventions, crazy shit, like Nikola Tesla energy. Something that will be popular, but it will be like a whole new wave, a whole new revolutionary something. Before I go to the next card, I was feeling called to read from the book a little bit. It's a very simple book, but sometimes some phrases pop out. So you have this Ace of Swords. And yeah, being Ace of Swords is being the first in something, being channeling higher forces, and being the first, being the trailblazer in something. Look, a sudden flash, a sudden flash of inspiration, an ingenious idea, a fresh start, a clean break, detox, a gift of knowledge or insight, freedom and liberty is something that will make people feel free. Whether it's actually what they can use to feel free, or whether it's, even if it's like a painting, they would feel so fresh, so much fresh energy from it, because it's no one has done it before. This is also, no matter what you do, it's really a call to be your most authentic version, because you are like that for a reason. You have those visions, you have this skill set for a reason. It's not it's not like universe is punishing you if you had any insecurities about it. But I'm getting that most of people here don't, or they're working to let those insecurities go away, because I feel like you already know that you're meant to stand out in what you do. And the dawn of an era, the dawn of an era, something about creating something that will shift an era. I'm so happy that people like this watch my channel every time. This is a very, very strong energy exchange, and I feel your energy is very captivating. Your energy is very inspiring. You're so special, and it's a very huge call to go wild with it, go crazy with it, express it all, because this is, you don't even see. I feel like most of you don't even see what it's gonna do, or what it's gonna bring, or how it's gonna change you or people who come in contact with it. So yeah, okay, so your next cards are Safe Home and Glamour. So with the glamour, I'm instantly getting, in this mirror now I see the realm of possibility, something about having this vision and going for it. Yeah, there is this, it's like, even my energy here, I want to put cards in a particular way. I want to change the alignment a little bit more than usual, There is this energy about switching things up. There is this energy about creating something multi-layered and something very particular to your vision, particular to what you see. Being a little bit of perfectionist, or or very much a perfectionist in what you do. And even for some of you, I'm getting this is a long process. This is probably like your life's work, your legacy. It's maybe not even 1 year, 2 years, maybe it will even take decades to achieve this, but it's your life's purpose. I cast this circle roundabout. Safety now is beyond doubt. I'm getting with this that you're safe. I'm getting you're safe to create this. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you're gonna lose. Don't feel like someone is gonna attack you or like steal your ideas. Also be discerning who you share your visions and ideas with. Be really discerning. Maybe don't share even to people, even to your close people. Maybe don't speak about every vision that you have, because there is this need to protect your own visions from evil eye and from people who can steal your ideas, who will see the value before you actualize it. So be careful with that. But other than that, you're safe to express yourself. So don't be afraid, no matter what sort of fear or anything that holds you back it's safe. Don't worry. You're being protected by higher forces. You're meant to achieve this. You're meant to achieve this vision no matter what. That's why you're like really straight, like angels of protections, or they're like an army. They're like, we're gonna protect this person because they're meant to succeed at this. Yeah. Okay, so and you have the most cards as well. Okay, with this, especially with these cards, I'm getting that you're meant to be unconventional. You're not meant to be this same as people around you. Something about you is very unique. You're not like everyone else. You have a very particular perspective on something, on some idea or some direction that you want to go to, and you shouldn't be afraid to be out of the box, because you're meant to live out of the box. You're not meant to stay in the box. This is staying in the box is killing you slowly, and you're not meant to wither like that. You're meant to prosper and succeed, and that's why don't deny your emotional truth. Don't deny your capabilities that you know that you have, because you know it. You know that you're meant to be this superstar in whatever it is that you do. Superstar, trailblazer, trendsetter, and you're meant to be intuitive. So intuitive in the approach, very intuitive approach as well. Ace of Swords is very intuitive. Having this inner knowing of how you want to go about this, and fearless. Something about being fearless. Like something that you do is against the norm in a way, or something that you are meant to be doing goes a little bit against, or like a lot against the matrix, against the threshold of matrix, what you're being expected to do in society, in the usual energy that you're dealing with. It goes very much above and beyond that, and it's like this there is a little bit of fear that that you're a little bit afraid to express yourself to complete degree. So think about that, work on that fear, because really there is nothing to be afraid. You're protected as heck, man. So don't be afraid. No one will tell you anything and no one will come to get you. This is what I'm feeling called to say here. And you have one more card. It says King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. Something about, I feel like maybe in the beginning you are meant to go alone about this, but at some point in your career path you're gonna become a leader. So people who have very similar vision, who will be very inspired by you, they will come to you, either work under you or come to you for advice. You will be like a shining king to them, and I'm getting King of Pentacles with this. You're gonna be rich. I'm getting, this is a very, very abundant, wealthy and powerful energy. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm getting like Elon Musk vibes here, being first in something and making tons of money. And maybe you have heard the confirmation as well, but like I'm feeling this through my core that this group is meant to be some sort of leader, and this group begins from being weird and expressing the vision that they have. That's what this group begins with, but then you're gonna become a king, if that makes sense. At something this is like your inventions, and your career is your kingdom, and you rule over this. You're gonna be, if you follow through this correctly, very intuitively again, you're gonna be very rich. I don't know, this is more money that you know what to do with, sort of, that I'm feeling. Step out of your comfort zone. So there is like also a lot of purple there, and I also associate purple with Aquarius as well. Step out of your comfort zone. Follow your true north star that you're being called to follow, that you have to follow, because those ideas are revolutionary. Those visions are insane. I don't know how to, like, my vocabulary is limited, but this is very powerful energy. Look, your guides are like, I don't even know how to explain it. They're like, they know that you know, and they are like, go. But it's not even a push. Like group number 1 was very much a push, like a strong push. But this is like, we're holding the space for you, so create, sort of energy. Hold your vision. It's meant to be like this. Who you are, what you do, it's meant to be like this. There is no other way. You're not meant to be in the box. You're not meant to be just Bob from I don't know, just Bob who is like a delivery guy. I don't feel like that's your path. You're not meant to be a delivery guy or something like that. I feel like you're meant to be a delivery guy, but for the divine. This is your delivery. You're meant to create an offering of some sort. This is your power. I don't know. It's unique and incredibly important and valuable what you do. And you're meant to be very rational and calm. I'm getting this energy where you know what you're doing. I don't know if you're already in this energy or not, but this is the energy where you know what you're doing. You're very Furrow, again, very furrow, something about pouring the cup exactly at the angle that it needs to be poured, and having a clear head and a clear schedule, like being very grounded and rational in what you do. Tempered, right? Being very, and also this Aquarius energy. I think this is Sagittarius, but she's pouring the jugs. So Aquarius energy and Sagittarius energy, as in aiming high and aiming far and exploring that, exploring your northern star and implementing that in your career, and being very weird as well. This is like, it's not common what you do or your idea or something. It's not common. And the last thing that you need to have is some sort of limiting belief, some sort of feeling like this is too much. There is nothing that's too much for you. Like you're meant to be too much, because this is what will bring you, your weirdness will bring you fame. Your out of the box thinking and being will bring you recognition and true fulfillment. Obviously, this is incredibly fulfilling. This is who you are. It's a reflection of you. And you got the overdrive. With this, I'm independence. I'm getting very independent creator. No matter what it is that you do, independent creator is your ideal career path. And happy, being very happy that you are this Miss Independence. And I'm sitting in Jane Mansfield's car. So like being a celebrity or being a well-known person, or just being, again, I'm getting very wealthy energy here, and I'm getting like you're the leader. I don't know, man. You're the leader of the new earth, and you're like one of the most inspiring people on earth currently. Like you, like if there was a page about you in history books, it would be not even a page. It would be 3 pages or 4 pages, you know, like very much a big shot, big shot energy from you. So let's see anything else. Few more messages for you. Look. I mean, 3 of Wands, and creating your path, your own path, and trailblazing, and the ships are gonna come when it's perfect time. But I'm getting, these are the ships of your admirers. You're on the mountain and those are your admirers. They're looking at you, they're like, damn, they're like, this is insane, this person is insane in the best way possible. Yeah, I was getting a lot of wealth, but I'm getting, even this doesn't talk about money. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of money that I'm feeling. That's not even 10 of Pentacles that I'm feeling, like very, very rich energy. But this talks about your fulfillment. This talks about you being you have already created what you wanted to create, and you're looking back at your life and you're like, and you're reaping the rewards of your own efforts. And those rewards are not only material, they're very internal. So this is the most emotionally fulfilling career for you. And I'm just getting this, I don't know if that's your energy probably, but I'm getting this very calm energy that you already know. It's like I'm getting this very chill energy, very zen energy from you. And it's like all I can say is keep going, and I'm really grateful to people like you, because you make this world better. You make this world, look, I split the deck, and this is crazy, man. You're meant to be this emperor bad bitch. Whatever you are, wherever you are at in your career journey, you're meant to be a ruler of your own empire, and this empire is meant to be eternal. And you're meant to be number one person in something who people are looking up to, and they are inspired by you. It's like you're meant to be this historical figure in something, in what you do. And the judgment, so this is like, it's your call. Follow your call, to follow your true purpose. And it's like you already do it. You're already doing it. And I'm getting that this angel is clapping. So this angel is saying, keep going. This is very lovely energy that we support you, we hold the space for you, and you can do it. That's your destiny. There is no other way. And also I'm getting people are applauding you as well. This what you do is changing people's lives. They're applauding you. So I hope this is helpful somehow. It's a bit of opposite energy to group number 1. A little bit like group number 1 was Leo energy, and they needed like a push. You don't need a push. You already know that you're like this. I'm getting maybe there is a little bit of holding back. I was getting a little bit of holding back your own truth because you feel like maybe it's too weird. There's nothing that's too weird for you. You're meant to be the weirdest person. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this has helped you somehow. If you want a personal reading, you can check my website. And have a lovely day, and bye. Group number 2, don't water it down. Don't try to make it logical. Don't edit your own soul according to the fashion. Rather, follow your most intense obsessions mercilessly. So that's your quote for sure. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So before I began filming, literally a minute ago, in my window there was a butterfly. there was a, like, it flew over to the window. It was hanging around near the glass, like for, I don't know, for 3 seconds, and then it flew away. So if that ain't a spirit guide, I don't know. That was definitely a spirit guide. And it's like, and it gave me a hint about your energy as well. I was getting very, very precious, very, very sweet energy from you, and I don't know what's gonna come through this reading, but this is such kind and pure energy from you, no matter what you do. And this symbol is, you know, it's relevant. I feel like maybe many of you have been or still are hiding your spark in your shell, sort of being in your, like, not showing your face to the world, sort of being comfortable in this shell. And it's like your guides are saying very strongly that please show your authentic version, take off that mask, take off that, you know, that filter that makes you feel like you're the same as everyone else, because you're meant to be shining, you're meant to be your own flower, you're meant to be your own artist, and there is something really magical about you. With all of this symbolism with the sparkles and Disney princess, you know, you're supposed to be this princess, you're supposed to be an artist in a way, a person who is expressing themselves, but you're meant to be like drinking this tea with rain, with like deers and birds. That's what I'm getting. This is your energy sort of, and there is a strong call to take off the mask, take off the the filter that makes you hide who you are, because it's a shame, it's a waste. They're saying it's a waste if you hide this, if you, because you're meant to be, I'm looking at the box for some reason, and there is a message that you're not meant to be like magician in reverse, you're meant to be this magical modern witch. I'm getting that you're meant to be creative and confident and also very connected with your femininity, and no matter what it is that you do, you're meant to speak through what you do. So you're meant to, I don't know, maybe you create, for example, you create art as an artist and you say something with this art. Even if you, like, if you draw flowers, there is something that you want to say with it. And it's like expressing your innermost self in what you do in your career. And also I'm getting spotlight, shining. You're meant to be this glowing princess in what you do. Shining your light on the and I see this butterfly again. Oh my god. This literally, I couldn't flip the camera because it's already gone. Like you can see. Look, there's this butterfly and it just was near my window. I kid you not. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is your spirit guide. This is crazy. It's like I'm getting whole universe is screaming, please show who you are to the world. Don't be shy and create your art, create your weird things or whatever it is. Don't be afraid to show your inner child to the world as well, because it's what makes you precious. Don't hide any parts of you. Even not it doesn't only talk about career, even like in a relationship, if you're or anywhere else really, if you feel like you need to be pretending or being someone else, this is not your person. And I see this butterfly again. This butterfly is hanging around in the area because it knows that I'm talking to you right now. And it's telling me like, please tell them that they need to be who they are and they need to be comfortable in their skin. And I'm getting like, maybe you have something about you is quirky, unique, or you don't fit to the norm somehow, or maybe your sexuality is different, or maybe your gender identification is different. It's saying embrace it. It's saying you are who you are. And there will be people who are gonna be in love with you, and they're gonna be very supportive of you and everything that you stand for. So please don't hide yourself, this is saying simply. So, okay, but your guide is like, this is such a loving and sweet and gentle energy that I pick up on. It's amazing. Okay, so your first card. Yeah. So much that I'm already getting with this devil. I'm getting that you have so much to offer, but something from within you're a bit afraid, or you're holding back, or you're not too sure, something like that. You're being called to be unapologetically yourself in your career, and you're being called to embrace who it is that you are. And you're being called to not to suffer. This is like the energy of liberation to me, that we need to get out of toxic situation, whatever it may relate to, whether this is a relationship or your own mindset. We need to get out of this as ASAP, because you're meant to be metaphorically naked, or maybe maybe literally, I don't know what it is that you do, but you're meant to be metaphorically naked and show this naked self to the world. And you're meant to be like glowing and blooming with all of these flowers, you're meant to be some sort of a star, whether you, no matter what you do, you're meant to be the star that portrays their true version to the world, and is unapologetic, and is creative and inspired, and every day feels so much joy from what they are doing. Every day is feeling so much joy from what you're doing. Like you're meant to be, I'm getting Ace of Cups, you're really meant to be overflowing with inspiration and passion in what you do. That's your path. We have to release the devil. We have to release something that is holding you back from showing your truth, naked truth, sort of. Like whatever it is that you do, right? And I see this butterfly again. It's right near my window. This guide is like, tell them. It's like, it's like, this guide is like, it's also maybe saying, listen, listen to what she has to say, because this is me speaking through her. I'm getting, this says, feeling the frustrations and limitations. In this book, it says, feeling the frustration and limitation. I'm getting that maybe you have been frustrated that things don't go your way, or someone didn't recognize you, or you didn't get the recognition, or someone told you harsh critique about something. Someone told you this isn't realistic, or this isn't the path that maybe your family is a family of teachers or doctors in a very traditional sense, and you're not like that. I'm getting this, I'm remembering this, I think it was some sort of movie, but I don't remember, but it's like there was this child and the father wanted to teach the child how to hunt animals, but this child wasn't cut for it. It just wasn't cut for it. It's just not the person to kill a living being. And it's saying you're gentle and you're sweet, and there's a reason for that, and you're not meant to be doing something that you're not cut out to do. You're cut out to do something very pleasurable for yourself, and something that it's like you are the priority. You should be the priority in your career. What you want to do, this is the thing, this is it. You need to be relying on your instincts, I'm getting, and being true to your own nature. Something like that comes through. True to your own nature. What is your nature? I feel like your nature is being very expressive and magical. Something about you is magical. Like, there is also this in my window. There is also like flower dust. I see I see like dust from the tree, and it's like flying like particles, and I'm really paying attention to it. And those butterflies, that butterfly as well, never have I seen butterfly being near my window and standing, like hanging around there for several seconds. And it happened 3 times during your reading already. So this is like a strong call from your guides to be true to who you are. Fly the way that you want to fly. And even the way I speak in this reading is very, very soft. We need to do a reality check. We need to do a reality check and face your own insecurities and your own shadow. What it is that you've been hiding from the world. When did it begin? What made you not express your true self to the world? What was that breaking point when you decided that this shell is much safer and you want to stay in it? It's like it's time to take off this shell and expose yourself to the world. It's what you're being called to do. Yeah, because man, even like this phoenix, you gotta rise from the ashes. You gotta be reborn now. Now it's a call for you to remember who you are. And it's like once I started speaking, also sun came out. Like it's time for the sun to come out in your life. It's time for you to be under the sun, for you to face, knowing your shadow, but face to the sun and go in the direction where the sun is shining, and allow the sun to pour its light over you and to cast the insecurities away. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. You have your own magic, and you're meant to be expressing it in your career. You have unique gifts. Whether you already know about it or not, you have unique gifts, and you're meant to be bringing those and you're meant to showcase those gifts. People meant to know you for your gifts. Yeah, I mean, you're a healer. Whether you're a creator, whatever it is that you do, you're a healer, because you unconsciously pour that healing energy into what you do. And your presence, even in itself, when you're especially very empowered, in a very like stable state, very aligned and very balanced state, you're such a joy to be with. Not saying that if you're disbalanced then you're not a joy, but especially when you're in this empowered state, this is such a pleasant, this is incredibly, like your company is really like golden, I'm getting. And no matter what you do, you heal people with whether you intend to do it or not, maybe you do. So this is just a confirmation that you're indeed a healer, and people feel better after coming in contact with you. You create space for people so that they can release their dark energy, their negativity, or work through something that they need to be working through. You create space for them. You may be a very good listener as well, I think. And you have the ability, you can heal yourself as well. So whatever it is that, and we got the confirmation as a siren, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever the trauma you have dealt with, it's time to rise, and you're gonna do it yourself. I feel like no one's gonna push you from, like, pull you out of the abyss, but yourself. You can heal yourself as well. You just need to remember who you are and what really makes you alive, feel alive, and what reconnects you back to that fire within, to that passion, and to that vital energy. Maybe you wanna like look through your pictures when you were a child and you were like the purest version of you, and you can like look at the picture and ask yourself, ask your inner child, what can I do right now so that I can release this BS that doesn't serve me? What can I do right now so that I can become this empowered version and not caring and just living my best life right now? It says you and your loved ones are safe. I'm getting that it is safe for you to express who you are. Don't be afraid to express who you are. It is safe. You're very protected by your guides, and your guides love you. Mother Earth as well comes through. It's like connect with Mother Earth. Maybe sit in nature for at least 10 minutes, like on the ground, and maybe I feel like that could be very healing for you as well. Maybe you would remember something and maybe you will cry it out. I feel like that would be also very, very good for you if you have some sort of pain that is piled up somewhere deep inside. It's really like crying it out is the best thing that you can do. Really acknowledging that pain, really, if you, even if you don't have anyone to talk to, just talking with yourself and crying it out. Being that shoulder that you need yourself sometimes also can help. You're safe to express yourself. You're safe to have the career of your dreams. But first, let's remember who we are, and then we're gonna be making moves towards that dream career. And I'm seeing that butterfly again, but it's in the back, in like further away. So I feel like even if you don't feel that you're supported, your guides are always supporting you. I'm getting like you're walking this path, and there is this light. There is this glowing light around you that you don't even see. They support you from distance. They allow you to walk, to work through what you need to work through right now. They're surrounding you with this glow. So you're safe, don't worry. And you're safe to pursue be who it is that you are, because this healer is completely tapped into who they are. They don't hide anything, and they don't feel awkward by being their true version or anything like that. Yeah, I'm getting that there was some sort of pain or some sort of regret, but mostly I'm getting like trauma. Like you wanted to bloom, you wanted to be your best version, you wanted to do it, but either someone told you to shut it, someone didn't let you express it. Or grief also comes through. It's just like, it's very strong energy of wanted to be, when you want to be someone and no one around you understands you as well. No one around you sees you for who you are. Maybe everyone around you is also like good, but they don't see and don't understand you. And this is the acknowledgement from your guides that we see you and we want you to go through this, to rise from it, because you have the power to rise from it, and you absolutely deserve, and you gonna have. I'm getting more and more people, the more you express who you are, more and more people will join you. More and more people will want to be with you, and especially I'm getting you may be also triggering people, so don't be shocked by it. Accept yourself for who you truly are, because you're meant to be a light. You're meant to lighten people up who are on a similar wavelength as you, and you're meant to trigger people who see their own insecurities or something that they are working through right now reflects it. So be aware that you can trigger people as well, but you're a healer, you're a guiding light, and you're meant to be magical, and people feel better when you're in the most empowered state. You can create such miracles. I'm getting, no matter what it portrays to. Miracles in every way, and particularly in your career. So I feel like your career path is supposed to be it's supposed to be somehow, something about it is miraculous. Something about it is like, yeah, it's ultimate fulfillment. You're meant to have people who love you, absolutely adore you, and you're meant to have community of people who do that, who know you and who you are, an irreplaceable soul too. And you're meant to have this 10 of Cups in your personal life and in your career as well. But I'm getting that you can create miracles. You're a master manifester, so keep following. Like, your career is tightly connected with your inner world. What it is you feel on the inside, it's gonna be reflected very strongly in your career. When you feel aligned and whole, you're gonna create such miracles in your career. Whatever it is that you do, you're either gonna get so many clients that you've never dreamed about, or if you have social media, you're gonna get a lot of subscribers, because people will see that you shine your true light, and like, you can create magic with your intentions. And your career is supposed to shift as well. I mean, like, shift as in I'm getting miracles energy. This is like, and I see free right now. It's like you're working, you don't see progress, everything is still, then a miracle happens, some sort of breakthrough is happening, you're leveling up in your career, then you're again working still slow and steady, I'm getting, and then boom, something happens again. And it's like you gotta feel your way through your career. I feel like this is very important. Your career should be a reflection of you, And it's important for you to be whole. So, and I'm getting like, look, Ten of Swords in reverse. Literally the same card. You're meant to rise from this challenge, you're meant to rise from the stagnation, and you're meant to guide people with what you do. You're meant to be a high priestess who is completely in alignment, who knows their shadow, who knows their light, and who is incredibly tapped in to their intuition. And high priestess knows how to work because she's very connected with her, like your most empowered version knows when you need to be in your masculine and when you need to be in your feminine, when you need to receive and allow. And your most empowered version knows that feminine energy is very powerful, and how much it's underestimated in our in our time right now, that it's very underestimated. But you're meant to be very tapped in, and you're meant to rise from the challenge, rise from the ashes into the brand new version of you, who is precious and who is a joy to be around. Yeah, so yeah, you're meant to rise, you're meant to be a warrior in some way from your own inner, like, I'm getting those wands are meant to, they're all teaching you something, and you're meant to learn this lesson like a boss, from a very stable point, from a very confident ground. Yeah, it says, don't think about it, space cowboy. So you're definitely a space cowboy. You're definitely this very weird and unique kind of person, and you don't need to hide it. You need to show it. And that's what will magnetize those career breakthroughs to you. Along with, of course, along with your actions, along with you working on it. But it says, don't think about it, space cowboy. I don't think about it too much. I don't think about it. So there are some things that I'm getting, some things that are not meant to be on the forefront of your mind. Things like, I'm just getting very, like, being very unapologetic and not caring about who has to say what about it, and put yourself on the forefront and embrace your femininity. Embrace your feminine nature, embrace your your gender identification, embrace your sexuality, embrace your style, embrace who you are. And you'll find people who totally resonate with you. A lot of people, actually, more than you think. So let's see. Don't think about stuff that makes you feel like shit. I'm getting. Be aware of it, but don't make it important as it is. Don't make this devil look scarier than it actually is, because you know what is really scary, quote unquote, is your light, is your purity. This is incredibly powerful, and your inner gut, your intuition is deep and on point. Yeah, Capricorn energy. So I'm getting that you would have to work for your career, no matter what it is that you would want to do, but this career has to be a reflection of you. It has to be something that you want to do, that you are really called to, that number one thing. I'm getting that you really want to express yourself as, and you're meant to work for it. So Capricorn, don't expect very fast gratification, very fast rise. This is gonna be a high road, this is gonna be a mountain climb, but at some point, like, you're gonna work your way, and then a miracle will happen. You will propel forward, and even further, as long as you stay committed, as long as you stay on track, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be amazing. Just keep going, and always stay in touch with who you are, really, and don't let anything shake you. Don't let anyone's comments or anybody's disapproval shake you down or bring you down. Be this confident warrior. And with this 4, I'm getting very nurturing energy from you. I'm getting that, yes, you're a healer, you're very precious, and you make people feel better. Your true advice that comes from the purest place, your words or your presence or your like appearance or whatever it is, your company, it heals people, because they see that this person thrives, this person is their true authentic version, and they thrive, and it heals people from, in a way, you know, in many ways. And I feel like you would be an excellent healer. All sorts of like spiritual practices, all sorts of, I feel like you would be a great guidance, someone who gives people guidance. I feel like you do it anyway without. And my memory is full, but I need to continue to channel this message until the end. You see people's best, you see people's worth, you're very observant, and you can use it in your career as well. But your career is requiring you to stand in your truth and in your power. And with this Mercury, I'm getting that you're meant to communicate with people what you do. You're not meant to be this high priestess that is closeted somewhere. You're meant to be expressing yourself with this Mercury and speaking with people, communicating with people, either being a counselor, a guide in a way. You could be a great tarot reader, I feel like, or a great teacher as well. You would be great with kids as well. If you're an artist, then you're meant to communicate a certain message with your work, and I'm getting your work is very healing. It's like we have conscious mind and subconscious mind, and you work directly with the subconscious realm. So know that you're like spiritually incredibly powerful as well. Know that and use that. Don't hide that. You have those gifts for a reason, and you're meant to rise, and you're meant to be this phoenix that doesn't give a shit, that is just shining their golden light to the world. And even if people throw dirt at this phoenix, this phoenix is still shining, you know. It's like it just throws this dirt away and keeps flying. And I have 8 of Pentacles right here. Before it dies off, I have 8 of Pentacles right here. I'm gonna cut the video right now because it's gonna die. I'm getting with this 8 of Pentacles that the time is now. You need to begin right now, and you need to work from a very unapologetic place and believing in yourself, believing that in your own skill set. that you're the shit, that there is no one out there like you, and what you have to offer is unique. And keep creating, keep working on it. It's gonna be, and I'm not gonna film it, but at the back of the deck I have the devil, and it was in reverse. And there is also Four of Wands, and I'm getting that you're rising from this devil energy. You're rising from the ashes, and you're going to your sun, you're going to your tribe as well. Like, you're gonna have more and more people who are drawn to your light, so know that. And keep going, and you can do it. Watch something like your guides hyping you up, because you're the shit, and you're meant to win and succeed and be who you are without no limitations. You're meant to I see Six of Swords also at the back of the deck, so you're meant to grab that boat yourself and acknowledge your weak self, acknowledge that, and take it with your strong self, take it with your arms, and say, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna achieve it. We're gonna be who we are, and we're not gonna take any shit from others, and we're gonna set our boundaries and set our priorities straight and be unapologetically us, sort of. So that's it. I hope this is helpful somehow. I hope you received your message from this reading. If you need a personal guidance, you're always welcome to check my website or let me know. And thank you so much for being here. I wish you lots of luck